What up, guys? So, since the last time I uploaded a video, I have finally surpassed 100 subscribers. So, while that might not be much of a feat for some of these big guys, but I guess it's a milestone everybody has to get by at some point. So, I figured this would be a good time for me to tell you my story. I don't think I've actually gone over too much of like who I am, why I'm doing what I do. So we'll roll the intro and get into it. There it is!
We want some peg strip.
Oh. Hey. Alright, what up? So, if you're new to the channel, my name is Johnny5, and I'm called Johnny5 because of Tim at the local Harley shop, Roanoke Valley Harley Davidson, and she actually gave me the nickname Johnny5 years ago, and we just roll with it. At one point, my name was actually Johnny5 in the system at the Harley shop. That's how they told the difference between me and my dad. And so I ride a 2017 Road Glide Ultra. I'm married to a beautiful and wonderful wife. Her name is Phoebe, and she rides a 2013 Harley Davidson Sportster 48. So I started motovlogging because I started watching a lot of Blockhead, Don Maxwell, Photo Brahmer, Viking Bird, Do It With Dan was a big one I started watching. And usually in the summertime, I don't have like too many friends that go out and ride, and so honestly, out of my friend group, I'm one of the ones who ride more than most. Now, I met Simon recently, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and me and him kind of hit it off. But my dad was he was tired of me asking him to go out and ride, so Simon got a motorcycle when he moved over here from Indiana, and Dad pawned him off on me, and me and him started riding a lot, so we became pretty good friends thanks to Harley Davidson. And Simon's on a 2018 Road Glide Special. So, I live in Roanoke, Virginia. The riding here is gorgeous. We have 4 seasons. We have about 3 months that are a little rough to ride in, but you can ride just about every month here. There's 1 or 2 days every month that is decent enough for you to be able to throw a leg over and not be uncomfortable. I mean, you can ride 365 days a year if you want to bundle up and deal with, below 30-degree weather. But as far as being comfortable, decent motorcycle riding, you got about 9 months of riding. Well, my family moved up here in 2008. I was like 15, in high school, didn't ride anything yet. We moved up here from Florida, and I would not want to ride where we lived in Florida. I think it would be super boring. It was really flat, straight. We lived, quite a bit away from anything. Not many things would be going on. So I'm pretty happy that we moved up here. And as far as becoming a motorcyclist, I think it was great. My dad always says that I'm a better motorcycle rider than he is because I learned on the hilly areas and the mountains in Virginia where he learned how to ride in like Orlando, Florida, or Clearwater, Florida, where it was really flat and straight. My first motorcycle was a 1980 Kawasaki KZ 550. My dad bought that for like $300 when we lived in Florida, and me and him tore it apart. We got it to run, and we repainted it. We took a lot of the chrome off and blacked out a lot of it. Put some different bars on it, and I learned how to ride on that. I learned how to crash on that too. I laid it down in the parking lot, laying it down a couple times. So learn how to fix it once you wreck it too. But from there, when I was 18, I bought my first Harley. It was a 2004 Sportster, and from then on, I've been riding I've been riding Harley Davidsons since I, started riding. Pretty much like my first bike outside of my learner bike was the Sportster. You don't really. Does anybody really count their little 500, 250cc bike that they keep for like a year as like one of their motorcycles? Or does everybody like me? I don't really consider that like my first real motorcycle. It was like the whole point of it was for me to learn how to ride. I never took it out of town or anything, but I got the Sportster, and then I started actually towards it when I buy a new motorcycle. So that's a lie. But no, I think we're set. I think I hit home when I bought this bike. It's been great. All right, so I appreciate everybody who has already subscribed to the channel and you know, helped me get where I have already. This year was supposed to be a little bit better. There was supposed to be local motorcycle events. Everybody knows that other events, like out-of-town events, have all been canceled. You know, thanks to the whole COVID-19 pandemic deal. It's been great. So this year was supposed to be a little bit more active, but Simon and I do still plan to do a iron butt challenge, and I want to do the best I can and vlog that one, try to get like us getting prepared for oil changes or whatnot. I got to get my backrest on here. Maybe I'll do a backrest install video. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty fun. So we're where Simon lives is actually 500 miles from where we live now. So we're gonna go back to where he's from, get with his parents, get some grub and a nap and a shower, and then turn around and come back home. So we plan on doing an iron butt challenge. We're probably mid-month to the end of the month, right before it gets too cold there in Indiana. Not too cold, I mean like in the 50s. So it's gonna be like an all-around comfortable ride. But where he's from, his parents actually live about 500 miles from where we live now. So it'd be easy to stop there, turn around, and come back home. But as far as getting to know me goes, as far as like motorcycles goes, that's about it. I started motovlogging because I thought this year was going to be great for it. Ended up not being that great. I put out some decent videos and I want to do a little bit more, but you know, some things happen, COVID happens, hours get cut back, and I mean, I work a normal job. I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. I work like 5 to 3:30 still. So I mean, YouTube ain't paying my bills. As far as like getting out there, going to do things, like pretty much I'm just a normal guy who wanted to start motovlogging. You see all the memes out there, like when you have a motorcycle and a GoPro, and then bam, you're a motovlogger. I hoped it wouldn't be that. I try to dive into the things I like, so I would hope that I have a little bit more knowledge on Harley Davidsons than other people would who ride Harley Davidsons, because I dive into the things I love. So I hope that's kind of a good, hey, who are you kind of vibe. I hadn't really shot any moto vlogs in a little bit, but I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you haven't subscribed to the channel, things you can be on the lookout for is iron butt. We got some parts to install on the BB's Sportster. I want to start a kind of podcast style sit down in the bar thing, and once everybody slows down a little bit, we can go ahead and start that up. Simon just bought a house. He's been busy with that. Mom and Dad have moved. They're busy with that. So those kind of my two I'd like to be involved is my dad, Simon, and I'd like BB involved as well. So I want to start that up. That'll probably be in the wintertime as we're not